Okay, my presentation today is on artificial insemination in swine being effective and efficient. Artificial insemination has been around for many years. According to Jody Sterling and Tim Safransky, members of the Department of the Missouri Extension, the first reports of AI date back to the 1930s. This practice has become much more popular in the past decade, and with almost everyone using this method of reproduction in their operations. AI has many benefits, including genetic diversity, even if the boar you're breeding with is halfway across the country. Noted by Sterling and Safransky, purchasing semen allows genetic diversity, which can be used to optimize crossbred breeding systems on smaller farms and increase genetic progress. Artificial insemination also has cost benefits. Most commercial semen, on average, can range anywhere between $6 and $25 per dose of semen. And on the show pig end, can range anywhere from $25 per dose all the way up to $750 per dose. Artificial insemination has many benefits and important tools to the swine industry, including genetic precision and cost effectiveness within your operation. We'll now look into the estrus period, heat detection, and the tools used for artificial insemination. We'll also discuss how to carry out an effective insemination of a gilt or sow. The estrus period is a time when a gilt or sow is sexually receptive. This period is deemed as the term heat or standing heat. It can be, a sow's heat cycle is 21 days, but it was not always on that average. It can range anywhere from between 17 and 25 days. Stimulation of estrus is best achieved by direct contact between the sow and the boar, and the ovulation occurs between hours 23 and 48. This heat cycle can last between 2 and 3 days. Now that we know what estrus is, we can learn how to detect heat. This may be deemed as one of the most crucial processes in the AI practice. Ideally, we check heat twice per day, and if we, first and foremost, the sow will be locked up in heat. She will not be moving when you push on her or sit on her back. The vulva will be swollen and potentially redder in color, and she will have a whitish clear discharge coming out of it. We'll check. It is crucial to keep a consistent schedule in checking for heat, and Safransky and Sterling advise us to check heat in groups of 12 females or less. We must attach these bottles or tubes to something to get the semen into the gilt or sow. There are many options for catheters that we can use to put into the semen. This semen will be inserted inside the gilt or sow, coming either in a bottle or tube. The bottles are twist cap bottles that hold approximately 100 mils of semen and extender. The extender we mix with the semen extends the shelf life of the semen and to allow for more doses to be made per collection. They cost anywhere between 40 and 45 cents and come in a wide variety of colors. And on the other hand, we have the tubes, which are right here, and they hold also 100 mils of semen. The drawback is they require the purchase of a sealer, which would be in the background, and this runs between $1,000 and $2,000. The benefit of that is the tubes are generally cheaper than the bottles. Okay, next we're going to talk about the catheters. Each catheter has its own benefits and drawbacks, so you must find the one that best suits your operation. According to Darren Kulo, owner of Cerdos LLC, which is an AI product company that makes AI products, the foam tip catheter is known to be the most simple and lowest cost rod on the market. These rods come in two sizes for gilt and sows. The catheter is pushed straight into the female until it cannot go any further, pulling back with little pressure to assure the catheter is locked into the cervix as necessary. Very little pressure will be applied to the semen to get it into the sow because the opening of the catheter is on the very end. And the next catheter we have is the spiral catheter. This spiral catheter is most similar to the boar's natural penis, which provides an effective lock with the cervix. These rods also come in gilt and sow sizes, and to insert this rod, you'll screw left to insert it and right to exit the sow. They are a little bit more complicated, but serve the same process. They do require a little bit more pressure when inserting semen because the opening is on the side and not on the very end of this tip. In the insemination process, the timing is very crucial. We AR cells 1 to 3 different times per estrus period. Gilts are recommended to have a 12-hour breeding interval with sows having a 24-hour wait. First, we must clean the female's vulva and lubricate the catheter with non-spermicidal lube. You then insert the catheter upwards into the vaginal until the cervix is reached. It is now time to attach a semen tube or bottle to the catheter. A small amount of pressure will be applied to start the semen into the female, but the female should suck the semen in for the most part. Once the semen is deposited into your female, you can pull or twist out the catheter. If your sow or gilt does not come back into heat within 21 days, you can deem her bred. It'll take her 114 days until she farrows after being bred, and you can expect her to have between 6 and 14 pigs. The estrus period, the practice and experience is the best way to figure out the tools and methods work best within your operation in order to be most effective and efficient. The estrus period is when the female is sexually receptive, and the detection period is determined on physical and behavioral observations. The semen used in this process will either come in a bottle or tube, and the catheter options come in a wide variety for insemination. The insemination process takes patience and precision. Artificial insemination allows breeders to use the most advanced genetics on a cost-effective level. It is currently the most popular method of breeding swine and is advancing as the future nears.